Why? Why is it locked? Why can't I record like this? That doesn't make any sense. This is so retarded. Sorry, excuse my language. Alright, so this is how we're gonna film it. I can actually... Yeah, that's fine. Anyway, what's up, my muchachos and muchachos? I want to talk a little bit about Baking Bad and the sequel. Baking Bad, aka Redemption of Blue. I'm also going to be driving this entire time, so let's get into this. So, basically, I wanted to kind of make this as maybe like a guide for people who are just now starting to watch everything. And I don't think I can see the live chat. I can, not really, but anyway. So basically, the first movie in the timeline, and I'm planning on making it like a full-fledged video on this. Damn. But oh my goodness, the booty on this man. God, I'm not weird like that, but Jesus, if you guys saw what I saw, okay, never mind. Anyway, I need to turn this off. Hang on. There we go. Okay. So basically, the first movie in the timeline, canonically, is on the go. I really shouldn't be doing this while driving, but here we are. The first movie canonically is Baking Bad, right? That's obviously the first one, and you know, it goes through all the events. The way that I've always looked at Baking Bad is it's kind of like a I wouldn't say like it's like metaphoric for drugs. I think that was kind of a given with it, and it's why it kind of works a little bit better, because it works on the rhyme or whatever. And I remember looking on YouTube. I haven't watched them, but it's been done before. Baking Bad has been done before, and I'm really interested to see their take on it. But you know, anyway, Baking Bad was just kind of like it kind of sucks, like rewatching it. Like, it's not great, but we just had so much fun making it, and I was so proud of making that it didn't matter that it sucked or whatever. But there's just crazy people up here. You know, it's the first movie in the timeline canonically, and if you look at my playlist on YouTube, they're all in timeline order or whatever. But the biggest, well, I guess there's two anomalies within this, is Ohio Town and A Quest for Something, which are two of the movies that in the timeline don't really make very much sense. And when I say that, I mean, like, you have Ohio Town, which was the first movie I ever made, and it's supposed to be a sequel to Baking Bad in a way. It's like I don't know. It came before Baking Bad, but we didn't know what we were gonna do with Baking Bad. That was the thing. And basically the sequel, what we're working on right now, Redemption of the Blue, that is going to basically be the answer to why Ohio Town is connected to Baking Bad, and how, I guess. So the character of Jesse is Anton, and we learn all about that in Redemption of the Blue in the script that I've written. You learn all about that in part 2, mostly part 2. Jesse, you know, in Anton's episode is part 2 of the 3-parter. And by the way, I think I should make it a note that once I have all 3 parts done and uploaded individually, I will be compiling them all into one long movie form. But yeah, Ohio Town I think fits kind of perfectly. We don't really see why Jesse becomes Anton, or, you know, a hitman, obviously. But, and I mean, it's not even really ever explained within Redemption of Blue. Well, it is kind of, but the way that I just kind of took it was Jesse, he fell out of, you know, he became something worse than he wanted to be, obviously. And he wanted more money. In the script, I have it written that he has a drug addiction, but there's no dialogue about it. It's just kind of written into, like, the script. But he does have a drug abuse problem in Redemption of Blue. So you know, that might be a reason why he becomes Anton, but that's not really the point. The point is, he becomes Anton. That is canon, and those 2 movies are connected. Ohio Town is a sequel to Breaking Bad. But the real issue is A Quest for Something, which is my weirdest movie, but it's still it's the movie with the best quality out of all of them. I mean, you can watch that fucking thing in 8K resolution. It's like, what? Because I clicked the 4K option with my iPhone, and I recorded it with 4K. But it can be considered a part of the canon. I mean, it is. It has to be, because the way I looked at it was the back half when Anton, you know, it's Anton, he's wearing the jacket, is interviewing Zion. He kills him at the end of it, right? And it's Anton and Zion, aka Coconut, in the scene. That is canon, but it's the front half where me, you know, I'm interviewing Eli, who plays Anton, Jesse, whatever, and that's kind of confusing, you know, because well, actually, I have an explanation for it. So, but then again, that doesn't make sense, because, like, in the context of Ohio Town, it makes sense for it to be connected to Ohio Town. At least the back half with Zion is definitely connected to Ohio Town. But the front half, I guess you could also look at that as a continuation of Jesse's interview, I guess. But the fight scenes don't make very much sense. I guess no, that doesn't make sense either. I don't know. I don't know. All right. I'm just going to go ahead and flat out say it. The first half where Eli is being interviewed by me is not canon to the story. But the back half where Anton kills Zion is canon. And, you know, that kind of just makes sense overall, because the character that Eli plays in the beginning is being interviewed, and then he turns into the interviewer. It doesn't really make sense. But the way I kind of take it is, Eli's character, I mean, it's Anton. He requests to interview Zion to ultimately kill him, I guess. But, you know, I plan on making a full video once all of the Redemption of Blue is released, fully covering all of this stuff. But for now, I hope this kind of clears some things up if you're confused on it. if this is uploaded after the live stream's over, let me know if you have any questions in the comments. I'll be more than happy to answer some. But yeah, part 2 will be coming out soon. We're gonna film it. Hopefully tomorrow will be one of the filming days. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you later. Bye.